So news broke a few days ago that Patrick Stewart is really happy about a Star Trek Picard script that he has for a Picard movie. And of course, there have been a ton of articles written about this, and I just need to throw out my thoughts out into the universe. I personally, right off the bat, do not think we need a Picard movie. Now, I think there could be a Star Trek movie and Picard is involved in it, but he's not the main character. Because I truly believe all of the TNG characters, including Picard, should be retired. I think the send-off in Picard Season 3 was fantastic for every single character from TNG, and they should just be done, and they shouldn't be touched again, because if you try to bring them back and do something else, it's just going to ruin them in some way, because it won't be as good as Season 3 of Picard. Now, I watched a few videos on YouTube where people brought up the potential rumor that if they do a Picard movie, that could work as like a backdoor pilot for Star Trek Legacy, which is a self-titled show by the fans that would involve like Seven of Nine, Jack Crusher, and the list goes on. More of the next generation of the next generation, if that makes any sense. Now, I guess it's not a bad idea, but I would definitely prefer a movie about other characters and Picard's just involved in it in like almost like a cameo in some way or another. But from what I've read in the articles though, that's not the case at all. Like, it's going to be a Picard movie of some sort. And I'll be honest, it scares me because it's no secret I really disliked season 1 and 2 of Picard because it was just a self-indulgent mess. And I'm hoping if there is a Picard movie, that isn't the case. If it somehow involves all the TNG characters again, and if it's a really well-written script, then I guess sure, but you kind of did it all last time in season 3 of Picard. I mean, you brought back the Enterprise D, all the characters were together on the bridge, you saved the world, you defeated the Borg. What more is there to honestly do? That's not even factoring in everyone's age. It's unfortunate, but no one is getting younger from the TNG cast. So that's just another thing to keep in mind too. And I truly believe that the TNG characters should be bookended in Star Trek Picard season 3. It was a beautiful send-off, it was a great season of television, and it should just be left there. But unfortunately, I highly doubt that's going to happen. There will be a Picard movie of some sort or a movie with Picard in it in the near future. Now, I'm not going to scoff at the idea of having more Star Trek in our lives. I think that's a good thing. I'm never going to say no to that. But at the same time, can't we have some other ideas or some other things going on that doesn't ruin Picard and the rest of the TNG characters? Because again, that send-off was so great. We don't need to do what they did before, where In All Good Things was a great ending to a great show. Then they bring it back for 4 movies, which, you know, had its highs and lows. Didn't have a great ending in Nemesis. They bring everyone back for Picard season 3, and it has another great season and ending with a great send-off for everyone. Let that be the proper ending to everything. Let it rest. But I guess there's money to be made. They're going to try to do everything they can to make more money. And I get it. It's a business. I just rather see other different characters be in a Star Trek movie. I would even be up for a Star Trek 4 in the Kelvin timeline. And I know everyone has their own opinions about that, and I get it. It's not the prime timeline, and you can feel how you want to feel about the actors playing the legacy characters. But I like the idea of a 4th Kelvin timeline movie, just because in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter, and I mean that in the most fun way possible, where in the Kelvin timeline, you can do whatever you want. You can have all the fun you want in the world, and there's no real outer stakes to it, if that makes any sense. What they do in the Kelvin timeline won't affect TNG, DS9, and like all that timeline and everything that we know and love. You can do whatever you want in the Kelvin timeline, just have fun with it. And I'd much rather watch a really well-written Star Trek 4 Kelvin timeline movie than a Picard movie. I think if you age up the characters in the Kelvin timeline to the almost 10 years it's been since the last movie, have a more Star Trek adventure be the focus of the movie, and I think it'd be a really fun Star Trek movie. Maybe I'm in the minority there, but that's just my opinion. But regardless, sounds like we're getting a Picard movie, good or bad, and I'll definitely probably watch it because I watched everything else in Star Trek land, so what's one more thing, right? I'm hoping it's gonna be great, but we shall see. So with that said, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, and while you're down there, if you can like the video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be greatly appreciated. Until next time, guys, everyone have a great day. Thanks for watching.